Steve, show number 5 of 2022, mate.
I think it's more than 5, mate. Yeah. At the minimum it's 6, it might be 7, but who's counting? We're just smashing on with it, and this has been as hard as any. I'm just looking here now. We've got 7 fights, which I'll tell you about. But we've actually had 12 on this show. We've recently lost Jake Barton, who's had his nose bust. Thanks, Rocky Fielding, if you're watching. Nathan Koalas, who's had a virus and had to pull out. Sean Hughes changed jobs and can't get the time to train. Jack Cullen was going to originally top it,
yeah,
and an opportunity's come up for the Emmy Arena, and then Jack Kilgannon we'll talk about in a minute because we just lost him last night, but let me go through who's on, and then when we get to Kilgannon I'll tell you what's happened there. So the 7 fights, and they're all reasonably matched, and looking forward to them. We've got Tom Aitchison from Scammerdale, obviously his first time out this year, and I want to keep him busy this year because he's like a full-time pro and looking for doing things, so hopefully he goes 6-0 on Saturday. We've got Lennox Lithgow, prospect from Wigan, first chance for him to fight at Wigan, which is good.
From his home crowd, isn't it?
Yeah. Casey Brown, who's from Warrington, so that's not too far. He's been really impressive in his couple of wins already, so he's out. One of Lee Blundell's fighters, not with us, from Liverpool, Lee Johnson, he's just had a quick change of opponent. His opponent got stopped at weekend, but with Nathan pulling out, he's got Ozzy German, who was going to fight Nathan. Form Wright, who had a really good debut, he's out. Adam Rich coming back after about
nearly 4 years, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say about 3 years, but it's 4 years.
3.5 years, I think it is.
He's only local from Lee as well, so I'm hoping he's done some tickets. And then obviously we're moving Joe Howarth up now to top of the bill. You know, it's his own town. He's been sensational in his first 3 fights, and he's got a good fight against the Nicaraguan Jose Bandina, who's been over there giving people good tests, including Conor Burton last week.
Wasn't he the kid? I know it all got cocked up or something, but wasn't he? We brought him over for Jake James, didn't we? And Jake James was a top amateur and 10-0 as a pro.
Yeah, I don't know if it was for Jake James, but he was coming over, and he's been over before, you know, and he's put up some good performances. So
yeah, good fight against Conor Ward. Yeah,
so Joe's no amateur experience, but you know, because he's been so good in his first 3 rounders, you know, no hesitation in putting him up to the top of the bill. It's only going to be a 6 rounder, so it's a shame that we've lost Jake Barton and Nathan, and obviously Cullen was the original top of the bill.
But you know something? It's nice we've lost him for other reasons than not being able to get him opponents, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a change, isn't it? Yeah, it's a change, yeah. And then obviously another 6 rounder we've just lost was Jack Kilgannon, and he's just had a fantastic opportunity to come yesterday, and he was too good to turn down. So as we're speaking now, which is Thursday morning, he's in the car on his way up to Newcastle to do a presser for a fight with Jack Kilgannon. So originally Diego Costa was in that, but he couldn't do the weight that they needed in such a short time. So obviously he's like a big super middle, been fighting at light heavies. Jack was a middleweight who was going to fight heavy on this one. So to go to super middleweight's no problem for him, and he's been training hard. So he's on his way to Newcastle, and we'll be live on Sky on Saturday night against Jack Kilgannon, and great opportunity for him. Tough job, but it's one that he's more than capable of winning.
That's on the same night that Brad Ray fights at the same show.
Yeah, he's up there with Brad Ray. So hopefully, touch wood, we'll have 2 good wins for the boys on Saturday, and at Wigan. 7 out of 7. So next week when we talk about the Blackpool show, probably do a quick review on this one, and touch on what we're going to watch on Sky as well at the same time, mate.
Nice one. All right.
Okay.
Nice one, Steve.
Thank you.
Bye.